guys, welcome back with Wealthy Banda. Today I'll be reviewing with you a platform called Mainvest. Now Mainvest is a platform that allows you to invest in small businesses using something called the revenue sharing notes. And you can earn up to 25% return on annualized basis. And yes, you heard this very clearly, 25%. Now, before I jump in, if you don't know what revenue sharing notes is, please take a moment, pause this video, and go ahead and check our explainer video explaining what revenue sharing notes are. You can find it both in the information card as well as in the description. Now before I jump in, I also want to point out a few things. Right now, at the time I'm making this video, we're having a giveaway going on our channel. So if you are interested, make sure to go ahead and check the giveaway link on the description. One more thing I want to point out before I jump in reviewing Mainvest is if you are interested in this platform, check the description to find our referral link where you can earn $20 sign-up bonus for simply using our link. Now let's go ahead and jump in. I've been with Mainvest for 1 full year and they are by far my favorite platform when it comes to investing in small businesses. I'm going to go ahead, walk you through the investment opportunity, how to navigate it, then I'm going to take one example just to show you guys what should you expect if you decided to invest and how you can actually go ahead and evaluate a business. And once I'm done, I'm going to take you through my portfolio, show you how much money I have invested, what kind of return I'm expecting, and how I'm actually doing so far. So let's go ahead and jump in. Now, when it comes to investment opportunity, one of the things I love about the platform is just how flexible it is. You have different views, as you can see. You can filter here by data. You can even search for a specific business. So it's much easier to navigate compared to any other small business platform. I'm going to be honest, I'm not a big fan of the grid view. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the other two. Now, I think the map view is actually very handy because if you are looking to search for your own location, you can just come in here, search your city or your state, and you will be able to go ahead and navigate all the businesses in your own neighborhood. So let's go ahead, for example, search in Michigan. I'm going to go ahead and check around Detroit area. I can see right now, if I go ahead and zoom out, what exactly kind of business should I expect. So I'm seeing here there's only 2 businesses in Michigan. And as I zoom out, I can actually see the whole United States map and I can see all type of businesses. And again, each one of these icons kind of try to help you figure out what you're looking for. So let's click on this one. Once I click on it, it will actually go ahead and pop for me the business. I can click on the business and check it out. I think this is handy just because it helps you figure out what area you are interested in. Usually I check if there's anything available in my state before I go in and check other businesses. Now my favorite view is actually the data one because it provides me all the information and allow me to filter based on them. So some of the stuff I usually look in before I invest in a business. First, you can literally, it takes sometimes for some of these businesses up to 3-4 months to raise money. So if a business have 140 plus day, I'm not concerned about, going in and investing in them now, right? I can invest in them in a few months from now. So what I usually look for is, hey, who's about to exit? This guy have 9 days. I'm going to check, for example, how many percentage of their goal are they meeting? So one thing you need to understand, when a business come to Mainvest, they say, look, we need to raise, for example, $50,000 and we're going to raise it over the next 4 months. If we cannot raise the $50,000 the minimum, everybody get refunded, right? So this guy, right now, they raised 62%. They have 9 days left. And what you are seeing here is the investment multiple. So if I give them $100, they give me $180. And they will do it for me by 2029. So what they're going to do is every time they're making money, they will take a percentage, which is 0.2 to 2.7 back and pay the investors, right? So this is some of the information. You can see them all in one place. It makes my life easier. Now I'm going to be honest, like this one, I'm not sure if they're going to make it. Those guys, I invested in them. You can see they already reached the maximum and you can go ahead and filter it. Now, usually the first 2 things, let's try go ahead and filter. See who is about to actually go ahead and have time remaining very soon and they are about to close. If I'm interested, I would invest in them. The other thing is the investment multiple. And this is how much time, the amount of money I'm giving them, they will give me back. So this business, I don't invest in the cannabis, but you can see, for example, if I give this business $100 by 2028, they will make sure I get back $220. So it's a good return of investment. The other restaurant here, Good Girls Bread and Beverage, they have 17 days. I'm not sure if they're going to meet their target, but you can see they are giving 2%. And I'm going to be honest, 2% sounds very promising by 2028 and see how much of the revenue they are actually going to take and pay back for the investors. Now I'm going to go ahead and use a real example because again, right now, none of these I'm going to invest in right now. I can go ahead and use Proofbread. Now, FYI, I invested in this business in a previous round. This is one thing I noticed about a lot of businesses. If they go ahead and raise money on Mainvest and first time, they will actually try to come back and raise it again if they want to go ahead and expand and so on. So I actually invested in the Proofbread the first time, and they are coming back, and this time they actually want to expand their business. So they are trying to open a second location. So you can see here now, this is actually a really good concept. I'm giving them money to expand, which means they are doing very well, and they have been paying me on time, so I have no issue. Now here's what they are offering. They think you give us minimum of $100. Again, you can invest 100,000 up to you, and you will get 1.6 times your money. And I can see here in the final print, this is gonna go back by 2029. So if you want to know how much percentage you are earning on a yearly basis, you have to do some math, right? But I'm gonna be honest, I don't mind it. They have been paying for me every quarter. So again, when I say it will be paid by 2029, it doesn't mean you have to wait to 2029, right? Again, if you check the explainer video, it will make your life easier. But the idea is they will try to pay it to you, but they guarantee it will be paid by 2029. Now I'm gonna be honest, I have been through this listing. It's easy for me to go ahead and check it out. So I'm going to go ahead and I like those guys. I'm going to give them invest for them the minimum, right? So I'm going to go ahead and invest $100. Yep. Go ahead and pay it from my bank account. Next. Now, usually every time you do an investment, they will ask you this question: do you authorize Mainvest? Understand that you can go ahead and cancel, risk, etc. And then you're going to have to go ahead and sign with one of these signature, and you are done, right? And I can go ahead and put a comment why I invest with them. But again, for me, I like the business. I have no issue. I think they are solid. Now, ideally, if you're going to go ahead and check a new business, my recommendation is actually read through all of them. So I just invested, but actually I read about this business. I read why they are trying to raise money again. I went to through all of these stuff. The important thing that you have to pay attention to is the data room. Why are they raising the money? What is the target? Did they reach the target, which is here a minimum of 100,000? They already have 153, and the maximum they are trying to raise is $600,000. Go ahead and read all of these. You can see again their expectations, their projection. These are very important documents. I'm not going to go through them, but it shows you how well they did so far and everything you should expect from the business. So my recommendation, always go through them. Again, I went through them before this video. This is why I went ahead and invested, right? You can also ask any question. Most of the businesses are very responsive. If you have a question, they will answer it for you, and you can always find an update. They go ahead and provide some of the information here. I like the update section. Even when the project is closed, you will be able to get some information. Now I'm going to go ahead and check my portfolio. I'm going to go ahead and click the dashboard. Now the dashboard here will show you how much money I have in my wallet. This is actually a repayment, how much money I got. I can go ahead and reinvest it. I can go ahead and withdraw it. And again, you can set up your investment target. This is how I'm trying to actually invest on a yearly basis. You can see some of the businesses they would recommend for you. I'm going to go ahead and show you the portfolio itself, because this is the most important one. Now this show you, since I actually started with them last year, how much money I'm actually have been getting paid and when. So you can see it have been increasing. So far I got paid around 200 plus money, and you can see everything on the right side. So I invested in 29 business. My total investment is 3,100, including the 100 I just invested, and the repayment I got so far is $200. And here is my target return. So on 3,100, I'm expected to get 5,480. And there's a very good reason why it looks so high. One of the businesses I invested in, they will provide me return of investment 4 times the amount I invested, and that was in a cinema. So some of these businesses can be very profitable for you. Now you can go ahead and check all the businesses here. I can see every business. I can click on it, get more information. Again, I love this about Mainvest, the level of detail and how simple everything look like. I can come click here. It will show me more information like the overview, revenue report, how much repayment I got, everything I can find it here. I invested in this place $100. I'm expected to get 170, and so far they paid 7.6, right? And again, they are very detailed. You can check them all out. The other part, I can actually go ahead and check my overall status for all the business I invested in, because again, I invested in so many businesses, it's hard to keep track. And if you go ahead and check my other review back, when I invested with Honeycomb Credit or the SMBX, it's really never easy to go ahead and check this information. But with Mainvest, it really is. See, here it will show you all the businesses that were supposed to go ahead and report and pay me money. So it will show me, hey, those guys have paid you, there's no issue. So really good way to keep track with all of the businesses, right? These two guys who are still waiting for their information, these two guys are late, and I can go ahead and ask for an update. I can actually contact the business, tell them, hey guys, why you haven't paid me so far? Or, why didn't you share at least an update? Again, they don't have to pay, because this is one of the part why you invest with revenue sharing note, right? You give them the flexibility, but they have to at least provide me with an update. And some of these, it was their first quarter, so they don't have to provide an update just yet. So you can go ahead and find everything literally as detailed as possible here. I can click on one of these. If I'm just worried about who is late, here we go. And this is really one of the stuff. It's like when it comes to the platform easiness of use, none of the small business brands, for example, come close to this. It's very hard for me to track businesses. It's very hard for me to do stuff. With Mainvest, it's just super easy. Now, again, I know everything sounds so perfect with Mainvest, but it really is not, right? So I invested $3,000 last year. Technically, most of them last year, right? But how much money I got repaid yet? Only around 200. And the reason for this, I have to be flexible. I have to understand there's no guarantee I will get paid ASP. I'm going to have to be patient. So I'm going to be honest, I don't mind it. I'm putting money in some of these businesses. I know it will take time, but the return of investment is worth it. Like, one of the businesses I just highlighted, I think it was a cinema. Let me see if I can see it here. Yep, Martin Cinema. So I invested with those guys. For every 100, I think they were giving me 4 times the investment, right? This is a huge return. But I have to be patient. Again, they promise this is going to be paid back by 2024, which again, perfect timing. If you do the math, I'm actually expecting a really high return, around 50% return on yearly basis. It's very good. But again, I have to be patient. I understand it takes some time, and they provide me updates, right? So I can go ahead and walk through these why they haven't done a repayment yet. So overall, I'm personally satisfied. If you are really flexible, if you are willing to wait, Mainvest might actually be the best platform to invest in small businesses. But you have to have that flexibility. I'm going to be honest, if you're looking for an passive income that's guaranteed for you over time, you probably should go ahead and consider the other platform like Honeycomb Credit or the SMBX. They provide you a better schedule, and probably the SMBX is the best when it comes to perfect timing. But if you are looking for businesses where you get the highest return of investment, Mainvest is the way to go. Now, this is my personal review. I really would love to hear from all of you guys. Feel free to go ahead and let me know what you think about this platform in the comment section. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to go ahead, hit the subscribe button, like this video, and turn on the notification button. Thank you guys, and stay tuned with Wealthy Panda.